are y'all doing today? I got to get to work, but we're going to rebound before we go. And I was just thinking of something I had written to Gladys. Hi, shout out to Gladys, one of our um, avid Avanti community commenters, which I appreciate so much. Um, I was just commenting that small, sustainable routines turn into habits and a lifestyle. So let's talk about that today. All right, Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer.
5 minutes, starting now.
Okay. So, if you look back at my videos, especially my live streams from, I think it was May of 2023, and then I had a break because my mom unexpectedly died, and I think I picked it back up, my pattern, around July of 2023, and I started bouncing again regularly, and I have been bouncing on my rebounder for like 2.5 years regularly, like every day, all the time. Most of them are documented bounces on the channel. And what I'm hoping I can showcase is, let's say that I finally get my shit together and I start eating great and eating for my metabolism, and my body changes because I've created this habit of rebounding, and then I am eating great and my body changes. I want to have the documentation of the journey. That's why I'm doing this, because I know it's going to kick in and I'm going to really go balls to the wall. I'm going to get disciplined and serious, and when I want results, I know I can create them, but it's a lot of discipline and it's a major lifestyle choice change. And so I may be traveling for work in the next 10 months, and so I really want to decrease the size of my body. So I need to change the food, because you can't, remember how I used to always say, I mean, I've heard this, I didn't make up the saying, but the saying is, you can't out exercise a bad diet. So your diet has to change for your body to change. So I eat too many chips and salsa. I even eat chips and queso, which are not good for me long term, but that's what I'm doing. So that's probably the majority of my issue, is eating out instead of making food at home. I will say that I've been bringing my lunch to work, and I used to bring like a sandwich. Now I bring salad mixings, and I build a salad for my lunch. So that was a good change that I made in the last 2-3 months. So anyway, slow changes, small changes are sustainable. They become routines, habits, and lifestyle. So that's what I'm working on for myself, for my changes, and I'm hoping that all of these thousands of videos that I'm creating is just proof of the journey and the experience. And you know what? Don't give up. I mean, if you haven't made it yet, just don't give up, because if you don't give up, you'll eventually make it, right? That's kind of the concept. Don't give up on yourself. Make sure that you stay committed to yourself and that you don't give up. That's just how you're going to win. if you don't give up, you'll eventually win because you never gave up. Does it sound like I'm talking in circles? Because it sure feels like it. Anyway, whoever is sending all the hearts and emojis, thank you. I can't see that far away, but I can see they're floating by the screen. So thank you for that. Anyway, life is good. Your words are powerful, so speak what you want into creation. If you want a better life, speak it into creation. Speak positive, even when, Alexa, stop. Speak positive, even when life is showing you the opposite. Speak into creation what it is you want, even when you're experiencing the opposite. I can't stress that enough. So, what are y'all doing? Okay, so sending hearts. Elizabeth says, you go, girl. Hi, Elizabeth. The Vishne says, hi, how are you? Cynthia says, hi. Oops, sorry. All right, so the person who says that's not exercise, Robert Anglamala, it's lymphatic drainage pumping. That's what it is. So there's a specific purpose. It's a total cellular workout. That's the purpose of rebounding. Read a book and you might get educated about it. All right, I got to go to work because I have a job. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.